Skies out there, plenty of sunshine. We do have an accident heading inbound near Fondren. Other than that, though, things are looking great, not just in the weather department, but also in our allergy department. Yesterday, mold spores were in the high category. Today, they're back to low. Also, tree pollen. In specific, we're talking about cedar tree pollen. That is also going to be on the low side. As for our temperatures right now, sitting in the mid 60s, 66 here in Houston, 57 up in Livingston. So an incredibly comfortable day. You'll notice those winds coming from the Gulf. That's going to be pumping in a little bit more humidity, which is why as we head overnight tonight, we're not going to be cooling down as efficiently. You're still going to see clear skies, but with more mild temperatures. In fact, overnight tonight, about 10 degrees warmer than last night. This is the start of our warm up, but I've got more on those warming temperatures coming up. Few that are notable: Tomball, Katy, College Station, just 2 away. So it is possible that you had a light frost out there. But here in Houston, 38 degrees, certainly a cold start to the day. But thankfully, we've been seeing ample sunshine, and that's really helped us warm up today. A live look over the Southwest Freeway, you can see things moving a little bit smoother, but that sunshine still very much pleasant, not dealing with any cloud cover. Satellite and radar showing that high pressure we've been tracking now moving all the way off to the southeast, which is why we are expecting our winds to really start to pick up from the coast. Because of this, we're going to see warmer conditions, slightly more moisture in our atmosphere, and both of these factors are going to prevent us from cooling down quite as efficiently tonight. Now, as for the day today, just pleasant. 66 degrees, 64 out there in Conroe. Winds starting to come in steadily from the south-southeast, sustained about 5 to 10, gusting up to 15. Because of this, not cooling down as efficiently, so clear skies and 50s through 10 o'clock tonight. No problem with the fire pit for most of us. In fact, as of today, Washington County no longer underneath a burn ban, but remember, it's still important to burn safe. As for our temperatures, waking up tomorrow morning, going to be in the mid and upper 40s. This is about 10 degrees warmer than what we woke up to this morning. We're going to continue to warm by Saturday and Sunday, waking up in the 60s with our afternoon highs continuing to climb by Friday near 80 degrees. Now, we do have a cold front moving in on our 10-day forecast. Right now, the timing looks to be passing through on Sunday. If so, that's going to linger some rain chances into early next week.
Sunshine, Caroline, after a chilly start to the day.
I mean, we have just shaped up to be an excellent afternoon. We've got plenty of sunshine. Air temperature this morning was in the 30s, but thanks to all of this sunshine and winds now coming off the coast, we've warmed up steadily into the mid 60s. Right now, 65 here in Houston, 67 in Brenham. If you have not gone outside, it's a really great day to just bask in the sunshine. A big change from yesterday. Our winds now coming from the coast, which means we are going to be seeing an increase in humidity, and because of that, we're not going to be cooling down quite as efficiently tonight. You'll notice as we head through the overnight hours, actual air temperature only dropping through the 50s into the upper 40s by tomorrow morning. That means we're going to be about 10 degrees warmer than what we saw today. Now, this is just the start of a warming trend. You'll notice by Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be seeing temperatures making it into the lower 70s. Lisa, by the end of the week, we're talking near 80 degrees, but I've got more on our full forecast coming up.
Sounds good, Caroline. Thank you.
But I will tell you, it felt very cold walking out the door here in Houston. We dropped all the way to 38 degrees, 48 down on the island. But thanks to that sunshine, it is really shaped up to be a magnificent afternoon. Actual air temperature has been warming quite steadily thanks to that high pressure system shifting our winds. Yesterday, everything was coming from the north, but look how far that's traveled already out towards the Carolinas. Now we're seeing winds from the coast, and we've got temperatures really comfortable. 65 here in Houston, 64 in Conroe. If you're sitting in the sunshine, that's where it feels the absolute best. And you'll notice winds have been picking up just a tad. Yesterday, they were coming from the north. Today, they're coming from the south-southeast, sustained 5 to 10, gusting 15 to 20 miles per hour. That's going to help us stay much more mild overnight tonight. In fact, fire pit forecasts not seeing any problems. Clear skies skies, temperatures in the 50s, and thanks to all that rain last week, most of our area no longer underneath a burn ban, and that does include Harris and Washington counties. Low temperatures overnight tonight going to be about 10 degrees warmer than this morning, 48 here in Houston, 47 out in Tomball. And as we go through the upcoming week, you're going to notice our low temperatures getting significantly warmer. By Friday, waking up in the 50s. By the weekend, waking up in the 60s. Over the next 3 days, we're going to continue to heat up. We're going to be seeing highs in the 70s. Friday, near 80 degrees. You'll notice Thursday just slightly cooler. And that's because we are going to be seeing a slight cold front. Now, not going to be seeing any big cold air. In fact, as we go over the next 5 days, we continue to see numbers back into the 70s. So even once we get to Sunday with that cold front, still going to be slightly above average. But then just like this week, another
Amazing weather. Please fill us in.
I mean, amazing weather. And we've even got positive updates coming in with our pollen counts. We did have high for mold spores. This has now decreased to low for the day today. Tree pollen now showing up also as low, primarily going to be cedar tree pollen. And this is the time of year we say people catch the cedar fever. Yeah, I would not be surprised if cedar tree pollen starts to increase, especially as we're forecasting several cold fronts pushing in. As for this evening, a lovely glow on the horizon there. We've got sunshine, temperatures in the 60s, cooling into the 40s. Lisa, coming up, I've got more on our full forecast.